Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm your manifestation coach. All the information for me is below. I do have a website. It's mainly to illustrate all of the services that I do offer, which is a monthly subscription, a 2-week subscription. There's also a 5 and 5, which is 5 emails and audios, which is mainly how I coach people. The unlimited packages are unlimited audios as well as emails. Sometimes I include a Zoom session depending on what I feel is necessary for this person. But it's usually a good idea to reach out to me and schedule a Zoom meeting or a telephone session so that I can get to know you and really find out what we're going to work on. And it gives you also an opportunity to find out if I'm your kind of coach. Please try to use Cash App if you can. That's a lot easier for me and for you, and it really helps me out. Thank you. So my approach is very direct. Okay, I don't beat around the bush. I know that there are certain YouTube channels, I'm not going to name names, it's not my style, where it's solely designed for you to be hooked in forever and never really arrive at the premise where you understand what you need to do. That's not my style. I cut right to the chase. Some of it may come across as harsh, but I think the truth is necessary for you to no longer necessitate a coach eventually. Okay? I do recommend you spend at least a month with me. Sometimes 2 is necessary, depending on your situation. Everybody's different, okay? But for the majority of the time, people come to me with different things, especially like from this channel now. I get so many emails, and usually they start out by telling me about their SPs, but the work is not really about your SP. The work is about you. Okay, so that's something I think that it's like mandatory for you to realize when you going into this experience with me, or even if you never go into coaching with me. It's like fundamentally important for you to realize it's all about you. The work is on you. So it's about your beliefs, it's about the trauma that you lived through, it's about the emotions that you need to process, it's about your self-worth that you have or don't have. Okay, so the work is on you, and it does take time. And so I understand some people like maybe get other coaches or go through therapy, but I have a whole different approach. It's very direct, it cuts to the chase, and usually you don't need to stay with me like past 2 months, okay? Some people still want to, but they don't really need to. If you really download everything I'm saying to you, I have answers pretty much immediately, okay? Within a couple of days of getting to know you, I already understand what your problem is, for the lack of better verbiage, okay? And I don't mean that, something's wrong with you, but I'm here to help and dissect the situation. It's whether or not you'll be receptive towards that, and we can break it down and make it not so overwhelming for you, because I understand sometimes it can be. But essentially, we cut right through it, and I tell you exactly what you need to do. Obviously, it's whether you listen and whether you understand that it doesn't need to be a whole drawn out process of like months and months. This is not therapy. We're just addressing the issues so that we can like take care of them and move on to manifestation. But basically, what I'm trying to explain is that usually like 99% of the time, it's about the person. It's about something like a mechanism that keeps reproducing the same situation. Okay, so I think it's important for you guys to understand this if you're looking for a coach, if it's whether that's with me or somebody else, okay? Because once you take care of yourself, you're all set. Like, manifestation is easy. I keep repeating this because it's true. Once you face your demons, once you face your issues, it's easy. It is easy. Okay? In fact, you've been manifesting, okay? In reality, nobody actually has to teach you how to manifest. You just have to go to an intelligent coach who knows what they're doing and tells you exactly how it is. And then, yes, we go through affirmations, we go through scripting and all this stuff, and I can teach you a lot of good stuff, but this will be kind of lost on you if we don't do the work initially on yourself. So I just wanted to also say that, okay? And if you have any questions, you're welcome to email me, and that's about it. Okay, let's move on to the topic now. So I'm going to cover SPs a little bit more. Who am I kidding? This is going to be a recurrent theme. And so I keep coming back around to this premise that your SP is not separate from you, right? A lot of people go through these situations that they themselves create. And then, they're telling me their story, and I'm like, well, do you see how you created this because of X, Y, and Z, right? So they're not separate from you. They didn't act on this way because of their own volition. They did this per your instructions, okay? There's nobody else in the world but you. There's nobody else to take instructions from. You're only lost in the world when you forget that and you let some kind of random results appear into your life. When you go back and really look at how you felt when you met your SP, what kinds of situations were you entertaining, some of the things are included into your past that you keep reproducing. I mean, most of it is that, right? So it's all happening because you created it. So what does that tell you? Just as you are powerful to create a version that you didn't like, you're just as powerful to create any kind of other version. And I mean, the sky is not the limit. Really, really, really. Okay, name a situation. It doesn't really matter. The components of their personality, everything about them is your creation. Okay, so you have to be honest with yourself. And once and for all, understand that you might not understand this right now, or you might not see it, but you created it with your energy, with your thoughts, with your insistence of recreating a certain theme, a certain vibration that helped you create this kind of version. So reverse engineer this premise and go back with me in my coaching or in your mind, on your own, how this happened in the first place. Okay? And I know for some people it's very unpleasant, and you know what? It takes a lot of digging, which is why coaching is so beneficial, because somebody literally needs to put a mirror in front of you, the metaphorical mirror, and say, don't you see how this is all a part of you? It's you. We're looking at you. So your SP is not separate from you. They're not separate. You can have your SP whenever you want. And so as long as you do the work on yourself, like I said, you are all set. Whether it's that SP or somebody else, you know what I mean? It really, really doesn't matter. When you find this peace within yourself, I can have anything I want. When you truly arrive at this understanding that, you know what, I don't need to watch 1,200 videos on YouTube to arrive to this understanding that I'm in charge, right? I'm in charge. I created all of this. This is how much I'm in charge. And so there is a certain peace within this understanding where, like, I don't need to run anywhere. I don't need to convince anybody. I don't need to beg anybody. I don't need to chase anybody. It's all right here in my mind. I can create magic with my mind. I can reproduce a new version with my mind. I can, do anything I want with my mind. Okay? And again, contrary to some people's belief, that is not bending somebody else's will. Oh my God. Like, I get so angry when people say that because they're polluting the internet with these ideas that confuse people. No, you're not bending anybody's will because you decide to be happy. What a nonsensical proposition. Like, in order for you to be happy, you have to be vilified and called, like, a will bender. Oh my God. I can't. Like, have they even read a book on metaphysics? Like, please. And I'm not, like, my followers, the kind of people that I attract, people that I attract, and the kind of clients I attract, thank God, they're marvelous people. I'm very thankful for all the subscribers and everything like that. But once in a while, there's a person who comes along who gives me a hard time because I'm trying to help people to ease their pain, to ease their understanding into, you are so fucking powerful. Do you know how powerful you are? If you realized how powerful you are, it would blow your mind. If you actually downloaded how freaking powerful you are, that you're creating the entire movie of your life. Yes, your SP included, Yes. And I understand that, love is a marvelous situation to have in your life, and sometimes it really hurts how other people hurt us and treat us, but it is not up to them to do that to us. It's up to you. It really is. So it's the most powerful concept that when you download this, you get to, like, completely recreate your situation. But again, it's all very individual. Like, everybody has their story. Everybody has, people live through things sometimes, and it makes it difficult for them to have a different point of view, a different perspective. And so it's all in your mind. It's to do with your mind, okay? You create everything with your mind. The illusion of separation, the illusion of, they've been like this and like that to me, and they hurt me and they mistreated me. It's an illusion. You created that illusion with your instructions, period. And so the job for you and for me, if you're in coaching with me, is to figure out how you created it. What caused you to create that to yourself? You're interacting with yourself the entire time. I have another audio on my channel that your SP is you. They're a reflection of you. Complete, like, from start to finish, composed of you. Your energy, your instructions, down to the personality, down to even the eye color, everything. It was your choice for them to behave this way. So can you feel how powerful you are, that it was your choice to create this shitty experience? You might as well turn it around and create a wonderful experience now. Yeah. And so I'm here to help. I do have to warn, very soon I'm going to have to raise my prices. I am being very generous with my time towards every single one of my clients. I love helping people. I absolutely love and adore that. But at some point, I will have to raise the price. I think I will raise it to something like $1,000 a month for the monthly. And I have to think about the other fees. But it's still not anywhere near what other people charge. So I would really take advantage of the monthly, particularly at this moment while I'm still offering it. But at some point, eventually, I will increase my prices more and more. Okay, I think it's only fair because of the amount of work I offer. And for those of you who are in coaching with me, know like I go above and beyond, and I offer so many different things that most coaches on the internet never even go there because they're scared and they don't really know how to do it. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.